What's up? What's up? It is the Grade Book Show. I am Casey Mack.
I am Gasper Randazzo.
I am Bree, Honest Teacher Vibes.
On TikTok.
On the tick of talk.
On the tiki-taki.
On the ticky
Or Rick Rock, as I call it with the kids.
Don't call it that. With
You
the
be
kids.
making up stuff.
No, that's what I call it, Rick Rock.
And this is the podcast show, man. For educators. We the podcast for educators that like to kick it on Fridays.
What's up with it?
You know, because
What's up with
we
it?
kicking it. This is what we do. Ring the bell.
Class out.
Hit the-
Hey,
We just playing with the sound effects.
We just
at
got
this
these
point.
sounds in front of
We
us.
just-
so
we
we
just
super
had it at this
excited.
point. We got sound effects.
such
and shit.
teachers.
I mean,
We
look,
love
the
it.
people are just so happy. That
Wait,
was.
Do it
what?
again,
You
do it
messed up
again.
the sound effects.
Oh, I messed this
That
up.
one doesn't do
It's
anything.
because you're white. Hold
That
on.
was-
Hold on. Wait.
He is Jamaican.
There we
Are
go.
you Jamaican?
There's the clap.
You're Jamaican.
A lot of people think I am, but I'm not.
I thought you were mixed. I thought you were a light-skinned man.
Man, welcome, y'all. Man, hey, y'all still celebrating spring break? I know you are.
Hey, what's up with it?
Break
Always.
it up. Happy spring
Always.
break, educators.
You better
I
spring break
celebrated
it
the
up
whole year.
all year long.
all day long.
I celebrate
365.
all day, every day is a spring break.
For me,
It's a
Cause spring
mentality.
break-
Spring break's
yeah.
a mentality.
Spring break, we ain't doing no work, and that's what I do in my classroom every day.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm about to give an essay.
I'll be breaking the springs on the mattress.
Why?
What?
How come?
Inappropriate.
Not because of nothing nasty, because I got a cheap bed.
Oh my gosh. That stressed me out.
No.
I'm concerned about. We need to have a conversation
I did an
beforehand
intervention.
to make sure that you're tame, because you
I did
already
intervention.
said one cuss word.
No,
And
that was
now
me.
you're
That
talking.
was him.
You said the S word. You don't
I did
even
not.
remember.
Yeah.
I did not.
Okay, that's
I didn't hear it, but I believe it.
Well,
Okay.
guess what? If I did, it is brought to you by our fourth member of the podcast. His name is Tito. And Tito is joining us.
Tiato.
Tito.
Tiato, he's exotic.
So don't tell him what he's going to say.
So
I don't
Tito
know.
is the vodka.
Yes, I don't know what he's going to say. And shout out to Tito's, man. This might be an opportunity for y'all to
Please
sponsor
do
us,
not
'cause-
do that. I don't want no vodka person to come
'cause we
sponsor us.
kind of a big deal in the teacher world. I mean, you just have to Google it.
Actually, I'm a big deal. I don't really know
You
what
have to
y'all
Google
are.
Bree. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm kind of a big. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus told me to stay humble, so that's just what I'm going to do.
I'm,
Yeah,
just,
I mean-
I'm the humblest cat you ever know, and I'm proud of it.
Usually the people have to tell you how humble they
What
are.
was that from? What was that from?
I'm the humblest guy you ever.
What was
What's that
from?
from?
I don't know.
Oh,
Wait, what is that?
to
the camera crew got it.
heard it on
You
TV
don't even
one
got
time.
it.
Hey, tell him.
Cassius Clay. You switched it, but Cassius Clay. I'm the prettiest man I've ever seen.
Don't help her
I'm
out.
proud
You
of it.
help her
Hey,
out.
you didn't help
Who
me
saved
up.
you?
Come and hype me up. Come and hype me
Hold
up.
on. Let me hit you with the horn. There you go, Bree.
Nah, she don't deserve a horn. She
Don't do
deserves-
that.
Give her the slow
Just
clap.
because
No,
I didn't know.
She deserves this one.
You guys are ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Just because I didn't know who. What was that?
Yeah, you don't even know.
I don't even
know
know.
what you don't
I'm
know.
like our students. I don't know that I don't know what I don't know. It's a triple threat.
When a student,
I'm the triple threat. I don't know what I don't
hey,
know.
when a student don't know what he don't know, it's a problem.
That is true. That's very true. But he don't know nothing, so he don't know it's a problem. He say, I ain't even do nothing all the time for a living.
Therefore, it's not a problem. Because if you don't know you have a problem, you just.
But that don't mean you ain't got a problem.
So I think that if a student don't know what he don't know, and we don't know what he don't know, then how can they know what he needs to know if they don't know?
I'm so confused right now.
Me too.
I'm confused.
Welcome
You're
to education.
confused. He's
Right.
confused.
Welcome
I'm
to the
education.
system of education.
confused.
Education in a
confused.
nutshell, everybody. That's
We don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what we don't know.
And don't
we
ask
don't know
the-
how to help you, so don't
and-
ask.
because nobody knows.
Don't
also-
ask the people from county office, baby, because they don't know either.
Nobody knows anything.
Also, ask 3 and then me.
Well, I love Acts 3 and then me.
Hey, you know what I hate hearing? I hate hearing, we're building the plane as we're flying it. What?
Can't
I don't know.
nobody.
I flew here on Delta, and
the plane
if
was
they were
already
building
built.
it while I was on. I wasn't getting on.
Imagine being on a plane and you look over and see somebody hammering on the wings while you in the sky.
We all about to die.
Oh, hell no.
Hell
Why,
no.
why was that the go-to
To the
analogy?
no,
Yeah,
Why did
there's
they
so
go
many
with-
other things like we could have said, like, you know, we're making the plans as we're doing. But when you talk about
Right.
building a plane,
That's
Don't
that's
even
not
dangerous.
something that ever happened.
That sounds
Horrible
dangerous.
Like,
analogy.
we're building the ark before the flood. I mean, that's
Right,
very
right. That's I can rock with that a little bit. 'cause
Yeah, I
that's
mean
what
that makes more
happened.
sense, but maybe they want to get biblical, you know?
Right, yeah.
I get it.
We can't do that.
They have
Separation
Jesus
of
in
church.
school.
Separation of church and state.
PC.
Right.
You
We
know?
need to do it, but we can't.
No, that's really. What's another one that they could have did?
I
We
don't want them
are-
to. I hate when they use analogies. I'm like, bro,
got it.
this don't help us none.
Here's one. We are ordering the food before we eat it. Makes sense, right?
I don't like when they use any of those. Because it doesn't, you know, they're always trying to boost morale. If y'all want to boost morale, why don't y'all call somebody to fix the copy machine and the Wi-Fi and don't come in and do an impromptu eval for me. When the
order us
Wi-Fi's
pizza.
You are
down,
preaching now.
my bulb and my projector has went out.
You are preaching
and
now.
little Ray Ray in their sleep, and you go straight to him when you come in.
You are preaching now.
He ain't been paying attention since August.
But what do you
that's-
do? When you have a kid who's sleeping, what do you do? Do you wake him up?
I slap a book down on their desk really hard. You got to be brave to sleep in Miss Richardson's class.
I used to get those students that mastered the art of sleeping with their eyes open. So they'd be like,
You cannot really sleep with your eyes open.
they did that.
All right.
They did that.
I have a confession because I actually, I'm not, this is a fact. You could call, I mean, I don't know who you'd call on
I'm going
this.
to call somebody.
But
I like
you
the
could
way
call
like the
them.
way you say call.
I sleep with my eyes open.
No, you do not.
I don't want to swear on my
Hey,
children.
as the kids say, that's cap.
No cap.
I'm so proud of
Look
you.
at y'all using student words.
No cap, out of pocket.
Oh my God, you just messed it up by saying that.
Bustin'.
Stop saying that.
I sleep with my eyes open, and it's been like a long-standing problem in my family because they never knew if I was alive or
I
not.
don't believe you.
No, I swear. I'll call my mom right now on this podcast.
Don't you call your mama up on the phone.
So you sleep with your eyes open.
So I'd be laying there and I just sleep. But when I would be sitting on the couch at night, I would fall asleep and just be staring. So people think I'm up, and then my eyes, and I'm like no cap for the 100%. Okay, my eyes. This is a true story. My sister came home. She was walking by. She thought I was up. She was like, "Hey, Gah." Everyone calls me Gah in my life, Gah. They were like, "Hey, Gah," and I didn't move. And she was like, "Gah," and I didn't move. And then she kept walking, and my eyes followed her.
I would've
And
knocked your head off your
ran
shoulders.
to her room because she was so scared. But I just sleep with my eyes open, and they move to things that are happening.
See, in a black home,
Bro, what you say?
at that point,
You just throw the whole
We
kid
casting out demons up here. Grandma got that hold of
it's over. You can't have your eyes open.
You just throw the whole kid out.
I knock your head clean off your shoulders.
And
your
now
eyes
I've passed that trait on to my children. My son sleeps with his eyes a little
What?
open. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's hereditary.
Is that even a thing?
I don't know, maybe because we're always awake and alert because we don't drink coffee, so we're always just ready.
coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee.
I like to order a coffee.
I never said that
I want to
before.
come to New York and order the coffee like they be on Law and Order SVU with the little blue cups with the lid.
You watch too much TV.
Y'all don't got that kind of coffee in New York. Every time it's a TV show in New York, they got the blue coffee with the lid with the white. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
You mean a cup?
No fool. I'm talking about.
Okay, say it again. They have the what?
They got the blue cup
Okay.
with the white lid. Every time. Do y'all not watch TV? So y'all live under a rock?
No.
You mean they have like a brown, like foamish
No,
cup?
dude, it's blue. I'm gonna send you the clip.
Please don't.
I don't know that.
I don't want to
Do
see
y'all
it.
not? Am I the only person? I mean, I got to ask the cameraman at this
I'm
point.
fat. I pay attention to the food source of the film, so I know that every time they have donuts on film, it's in a pink box. I know
Okay,
that.
let's talk about how y'all do not need to eat the food that they put in the teacher's lounge. If somebody puts food in the teacher's lounge, do you eat it or do you not?
100%. And I eat student food.
It depends on who.
Ugh.
Wait, are you talking about
Iron
like a
stomach.
potluck?
Now, you know, black
That's how you
people, we don't
develop
eat
it.
at the potluck.
Oh, no,
we don't
especially
do that.
because Miss Kramer always got cat hair in her
don't
damn
do that.
souffle.
Raisins in the potato salad.
The cat lady always want to bring the.
do that.
Excuse me, what are you guys talking about?
Don't do that. We talking about the food. Hey, so check this out. Somebody, a student. Now, why teachers would eat food that came from a student, I don't know, because I'm not eating none of it unless it's sealed.
It builds immunity.
I don't give two rusty wet nickels unless it is sealed.
Country alert.
Shut up. Unless it is sealed. I said what I said, big dog. Two rusty wet nickels. So this kid brought in a cake, a chocolate cake, put it in the teacher's lounge, like the chocolate cake from Matilda that the little fat boy was eating
Oh,
when he
I
got in
love
trouble
that
about Miss
cake.
Trunchbull. Put the chocolate cake in the teacher's lounge, y'all. Teachers when they're smashing on the cake. Came in, I forgot to eat. I forgot breakfast. I'm going to give me a little piece of chocolate cake. Y'all, come to find out why the chocolate frosting on the cake was chocolate X-Lax.
The kid made it?
A kid made it.
what? Why?
Crushed up chocolate. Because they crazy. What you mean, why? You know you can't reason with
Did
crazy.
you eat it?
This ain't happened in my school.
Oh.
Nah, big dog. It ain't happened in my school. And I can't lie to you, big dog, because you know I got to tell the truth.
Hey, let me say this. Number one, that sounds crazy. Number two, that sounds like everybody had the number twos.
They did. They did. They did. You know, some of them teachers, you trash if you go up in there and blow out the bathroom at school. Some people come in and blow out the bathroom at 7:20 in the morning. Bruh, you just left your house. You could have pooped at home.
No,
instead
the
of blowing
car
out.
ride sometimes shit.
Hey.
No, the coffee hit you.
Hey.
That's what happened.
I always use the bathroom in the nurse's office. It's the cleanest
Why
one.
do they always, the kids
It's
be
the
like,
cleanest one.
kids be like, I need to go to the bathroom, but I need to go to the nurse's office to go. Nah, big dog,
Yeah.
you gonna use that bathroom in the
'Cause I
hallway.
go
But
in
you know, I do feel bad. I feel bad for substitute teachers because they don't have their own keys. And then when they gotta go to the bathroom, they have to ask a teacher in the building for their keys.
No, because you
and then
teach
they
in New
dis-
York.
Oh, you guys have doors
The
that are
bathroom
open?
ain't locked.
Oh, what the
Y'all
hell?
bathroom locked. Your
Our bathrooms are locked with bars on them.
Uh,
You got to make sure
no,
people aren't going
our
in there
bathroom-
doing
Yeah, our
anything.
bathroom ain't locked. What kind of substitute teacher y'all got a hey,
No,
they
it-
ain't at the gas station?
So then they
right. You got a key with a block on it.
Bruh.
you give them your key and then they're gone for an hour. So you know they're in there going and they know that you know they're in there going.
Casey, I'm trying to know if you be blowing out the bathroom in the nurse's office. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
I do.
Okay, well, speaking of bathrooms, okay, I know we probably should change the subject, but I got one, okay?
Hey, it's
A couple of
teacher
years
confession.
ago, I was trying to be social, okay? My best friend had a Cinco de Mayo party.
It's
I
May
don't really-
5th for
Right.
the colonizers. Go ahead.
You know this one right here? We don't like this one right here because he is a colonizer. You are a sellout, and this one right here is a colonizer. I don't like this one right here.
I'm not
Okay, back to
understanding.
my
I'm not
story.
understanding the references.
Go.
But
It's
he
okay.
said he don't understand the reference. You
You'll
ever
catch it
seen Black
later.
Panther? All right, whatever.
You'll
all
catch
right,
it
whatever.
later. Go ahead.
So anyway, so my friend had a Cinco de Mayo party. I'm trying to be social. I'm in there getting it. We dancing, having a good time. She made some margaritas. So I was like, all right. I don't drink like that though, but my friend heavy-handed, so she put like the whole bottle of margaritas in a whole bottle of tequila in there, right? So I had a couple of drinks. I was feeling good. I left. I go home the next
you
morning,
should.
as you should. Okay, I'm talking about we was having a good time. Bow, bow. Okay, so
You
I leave
fighting?
and I go. I'm gonna smack you. I leave. I go home. I get up in the morning. I come to school, and I'm talking about I had already went to the bathroom like 5 times. My stomach was hurting. I had like diarrhea, like so bad, right? So all day long, I kept having to get somebody to come watch my class. I was like, bro, I think I got the stomach bug or something. I was like, I got to be sick. So I told my best friend, I was like, yo, I think I'm going to have to go to the principal and tell her I got to go home. I was like, because my stomach hurt. I've been in the bathroom all day. I said, I think I got the stomach bug. She said, nah, bro, you ain't got the stomach bug. That tequila hit you right. That's fine. I said, tequila make you go to the bathroom?
Wait, you was drinking tequila at school?
No, fool.
That's what I took from this whole.
Y'all worse than the kids. Follow along.
I was like, what kind of teacher are you, man?
Follow along.
But now-
this was the day before.
This was an honest teacher moment.
But
Oh
she
my
drinks
gosh,
liquor at
Casey,
school.
I do not drink. If my principal's watching this, he's lying. I don't drink alcohol at school. That's totally illegal.
She drinks it before.
I
But-
do not. Casey Mack. Okay, he's just kidding.
All right, Hope.
just
All right, let's.
But yes, it was the day before, and I don't drink like that. So I
kidding.
really thought I was like, y'all are bullies. Okay,
I'm actually
let
on
the
your side
record
here,
show that they bully me. Okay,
Bray, I'm on your side here.
Okay.
I love teachers like you that call and ask to use the bathroom. So while you're on your prep trying to make copies and eat and do the things you need to do, then you got to go cover someone else's class
Shut
because they
up.
were having a good time the night before. I love teachers
First
like that.
of all,
You had a stomach bug.
First of
I know.
all, mind your damn business, okay? This number one.
Mind the business that pays
Yes,
you.
mind the business that pays you.
Hey, teacher fams, if you want to get hooked up with the latest teacher gears and gifts, please stop by the wonderful women at the rightstuffchicks.com. Man, I'm telling y'all, the dopest gear ever. Rightstuffchicks.com. Holla at them, y'all.
Okay, number two, me and my teacher friend across the hall are besties, because I guess I'm besties with everybody. She comes and covers my class when I need to go to the bathroom.
That's good. You need someone like that. Every school, you need someone who will cover your class when you have to go to the bathroom.
That's true.
You do.
That's true. Because don't text admin and tell them you've been in
But I
yourself.
will say this. I will say
Ain't
one
coming.
other thing about this whole year with virtual learning is that you don't have to get someone to cover your class. Because you could always just have like Wi-Fi issues and be like, oh, something's wrong with my Wi-Fi. Mute your camera, mute your mic, run to the bathroom, pee, run right back, and you're like, oh, it's back. And you just come right back in.
I taught a class on the restroom.
Like you were in the bathroom or you?
What I did was I put a fake wall up behind me, like covered up the cabinet and all the little potpourri and all the stuff that
the
gives
potpourri.
a little bathroom effect. And I just put a little backdrop. And the students did not know that as I was teaching them the problems of number one, I was actually doing a number two.
That's disgusting.
No, it is called multitasking. And that's why I'm a damn good teacher.
So men, y'all can multitask when you're teaching, but y'all can't multitask at
Definitely.
home.
Wait, what?
Who can't multitask?
Okay, because
Are you-
all I'm saying
Are
is,
you grading men right now?
I am.
What are you giving men right now? What's the grade you're giving a man right now? What are you giving them?
I don't even know.
No, give us a grade. What are we doing?
I'm gonna give y'all maybe a 65 because you're barely passing.
Dang,
65. That's a general statement.
You're barely passing. Okay. I don't know, Casey. Maybe
Why? Justify this grade. Why are we getting a 65?
first of
You're
all-
getting called in by the district to
First of all,
justify this.
let's talk about how men, y'all send like 3-letter text messages. No woman wants to get a text that says W.
Example.
No
Well-
woman wants to get a text that says WYD.
What you doing?
So you couldn't type out all 3 words.
Well, what if the
Nobody
3
does
letters?
that.
Probably sent WYD to like 3 different girls.
That's not your business.
Brie.
Also, it is my business
What
if
if
you're
the
sending
three-
me WYD. So
No,
you trying
no,
to
no.
check out who ain't doing nothing.
No, see,
If a
Did they
dude
put-
sends me WYD, I block his
No, no,
number.
no.
Does he put a
immediately.
question mark?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then
No, no,
how
no.
about the HRU? Why y'all can't type
How
out?
are you?
So
What's
you do
HRU?
these text messages.
it's beautiful.
Why do you do? So you probably send girls good morning
No,
beautiful
no, no.
texts.
No, and that's not a problem.
400 women
Girls
get the
don't
good morning
like that.
beautiful.
That's not a problem.
Girls
The
don't-
problem is this. The problem is this. Now, you should worry when a guy, and I'm giving it out the code. I'm sorry, fella. I'm sorry. Every fella.
Give
out
up the
there.
code because I need to know.
I'm sorry. But when a fella types you or texts you, I'm sorry, hey, stranger. Yeah, he probably sent that to about 4 or 5 people.
Okay.
that's it. That's so close.
Hey, stranger.
I know how to read y'all's code. If a dude
No, you
texts
don't.
me WY, yes, I do. No woman, this is a public service announcement. All y'all guys out there that be texting these girls, WYD, HRU, we don't like that stuff. Type out the full sentence and act like you know how to talk.
Is that just a teacher woman thing or a woman
It's
thing?
a woman.
Listen,
woman thing.
as a
no
person-
woman wants to get a message.
as a person, I'm
or
with
the
you.
you up text, because we all know what that text is asking, and
they
I
wanna
don't.
know if-
Nobody want no
No,
you up
no,
text.
Teachers are sleepy.
Maybe-
And we wanna know if
Nobody
you're-
wants a
Maybe
you up.
they want
Even
to
the
tell you.
cameramen are laughing.
Maybe they want to tell you, oh, there's a great show on right now.
Don't no man
Tune
text
on
you
to
at
chan-
no 2:00 in the morning talking about you up.
Oh,
asking
yeah,
about
tune
no
on
TV
to
show.
channel 37 right now. Great programming.
Wait, what?
If their OnlyFans account is on there, what are you talking about?
Wait, yeah, you lost me on 30.
Y'all still got a 65.
All right, whatever.
Okay, that's why
Listen,
y'all
Bree,
have
I'm
a
going to tell you right now,
65.
I'm in agreement with Bree. Not with the grade, because that's very general, but I don't even like when people message me
Three letters.
HYU or whatever the letters are.
I love it.
Because to me, it's just lazy. Like, if you want to hang out with me, say, how are you? And then I feel more appreciated.
Or I got another question. Okay, maybe my bitterness is showing through right
Wait,
here.
No, you're
wait.
not bitter
Before
at
you
all.
before you do
Okay,
that,
go ahead.
hold on to it. Put a pin in it.
Hold your mule.
I would love to grade women right now.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you guys a 22. My 22 stands for, you take the T and T, which stands for totally terrific. See, that's what I'm saying. And what I'm putting,
You got backpedal now.
I'm backpedaling like a mother.
How long is that set up?
You got backpedal now.
Thank you, Jesus,
Okay,
for
you
giving
know
me
what?
that.
Say that
the T,
again,
the
'cause
second
now-
Thank you.
Now
for giving
I'm
me that.
interested.
Yeah, I love women.
Oh my gosh,
Totally
you're
terrific.
so great.
That's what the 2 stood for. Totally terrific.
Okay.
Two, totally terrific.
Okay.
And I love women because they are the cornerstone of creation. Right?
Yeah.
Of our society.
Your
crowning
womb, the
jewel
power
of
of your
creation.
womb, and the fact that, okay, let's just be real. 90% of educators in the country
Are
what?
women.
Women.
That's why he backpedaled.
They are the ones that are educating our children,
Okay.
being there for our children,
I'm here for it.
being strong for our children.
Okay, then.
Being a big sister to our children.
Okay, then.
Being a mother
Okay.
to our children, these students.
Talk about it. Preach about it.
I love them.
Testify.
So
He's
again,
like a whole new man.
I am. I Because I realized,
That's
listen,
what I'm fan bases with me.
I realized listening to our wonderful guys out there and you that I'm gonna be losing followers, and
And at the end of the day, I
I
love
like
women.
that. I love women. So you get an 80. Congratulations.
Now you're gonna have a lot of women in your DMs because they're gonna be like, "Hey, I heard
I
you
am single.
I
I
heard
am
you.
single.
I always say I'm single, and like nobody hops in my
It's
DMs.
90% women. You don't have the whole men thing.
Sometimes women try to hop.
And I
on
did
my
the whole touring thing with look, I literally toured the whole country doing teacher comedy shows, and these wonderful, beautiful women.
to be up in your DMs.
No. I would never say such a thing.
You just said it.
I'll
Vivian.
show you, but I won't say.
These
it.
wonderful women corresponded with me
Corresponded.
in a
Oh,
professional
now
manner.
you're turning on your teacher voice.
That's my teacher voice.
Okay.
They corresponded with me in a professional manner.
That's your story. You sticking to it. Mm-hmm. Why you kiss the mic like that? Mm-hmm. Not the nostrils.
They're throwing
on
the
the
mic out.
Not the nostrils on the microphone. I'm so sick. Okay, speaking of adult relationships, I'm sick and tired of these kids and their relationships. How they hop to girl to girl to boy to boy. I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear about your little classroom romance. Okay, y'all the blind leading the blind. Okay, so I don't want to hear about little Ray Ray bought you a teddy bear and Sugar Bug over here bought you something for Valentine's Day. What I really want you to worry about is this test that you about to take.
See, one thing I do miss about being in school on like Valentine's Day and things like
hate
that
Valentine's
is when
Day.
the kids walk in with like 400 balloons.
Yeah,
I like that. I
legitimately.
like that. And they just shake them. They always come late to class. That's
Always.
a staple. You have to come late. If
Always.
you have 100 minimum balloons, you have to come late. You walk in late.
The parents sent them that.
Then you walk in late, you got your box of chocolate, you shake the balloons.
Chocolate.
So everybody knows you got balloons. You distract everybody. You ask if we're going to be learning today because it's Valentine's Day. That's another staple. Like, are we really going to learn today? It's Valentine's Day.
You know you're gonna learn today. What do y'all come to school for? We gotta do work. What we doing in here today? Why do y'all come in every day and ask me what we doing in here today? Like it's gonna change. Work?
Or why every Monday and Friday, they're like, you really going to make us do work today?
Yeah.
We only work on those 3.
There's no free days in life, kid.
Life ain't free. Even the air we breathe ain't free.
So these little entitled children on Valentine's Day, what grade would you give them?
Oh, I mean, it depends. Like some of them are nice, you know. I'm a sensitive person, you know. So some of them are nice. They give me stuff like they'll bring in chocolate.
So you can be bribed with chocolate.
With chocolate, yeah. No, like they'll open it and they'll share it with me, so I appreciate that.
Pre-COVID.
Well, I haven't seen a kid since COVID happened.
I
We've
bet.
been virtual. I just know
bet.
blank screens because
Yeah,
nobody
you
turns on their cameras.
Right.
So if I had to grade it, I'm gonna. They're annoying, but I get it. But I don't like that it's like a popularity contest. I feel bad for the kids who
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get a gift.
Man, give them a grade.
I need to rationalize. You know, so like if I see KC and he's walking around with all his balloons and he's celebrating, then Bree's looking and she's crying, that hurts my heart. So I'm gonna give them inconclusive. Not there yet. 50. 50.
Inconclusive.
You.
It's not a drug test. What is inconclusive?
Inconclusive, like you don't have a grade yet. You're not
I'm
there
gonna
yet.
grade
You gave them
them.
an incomplete.
I'm gonna grade them a 50.
Yeah,
They
let's say
still
50.
failing, but they do a little bit of work.
And it's not their fault that someone bought them chocolate.
Hey,
That's
come
the
on,
problem.
come on now, cause you act like the kids now and make them take responsibility. Talking about it ain't their fault. Somebody bought them chocolate. Now it's your fault because you waltzed in my class with your chocolate and didn't do your work.
Is that
So
how
you
we're
know what's
supposed to
not
say?
gonna be sweet, your
They're definitely
grade.
getting a 50. They're
Yeah,
definitely
what's
getting a
not gonna
50.
be sweet is your grade.
50 all the ways across the board. That's done deal. That's that.
Failing is failing.
They flunked. They flunked.
Say
Then I'm going to
less.
say 65.
Say
No,
less.
They flunked.
Don't say 69 though.
Uh,
Okay, so
You got
they
a
hate
story?
on me because I like to share my stories.
give us a story.
Because women, we like our stories. You feel
Hold
me?
on. Let's get a story.
Why you gotta do the?
Because I'm setting it up. It's the scene.
We're setting the scene.
Fine,
here.
here, give her a little more of this.
What is that? Whatever button you press, it
Yeah,
doesn't
you
work.
Like, you're like a
I was
little.
giving you the suspense.
Hey, so okay, this is one of my favorite substitute teacher stories I ever heard.
Hit it with us.
Teacher went to, when we have an IEP meeting or something like that, sometimes they get a sub to cover your class. Not this year because we ain't got no subs, right? But a couple of years ago, teacher had an IEP meeting. She went to the IEP meeting and she had a sub in her class. Well, the sub's phone went off and she had an Amber Alert. The substitute teacher thought the Amber Alert was an active shooter notification. So she took all the kids, cut the lights out, put all the kids in the corner. The kids are like crying and freaking out. The teacher comes back and she can't get into her classroom. The principal finally comes down there, opens the door, and it's like, what the heck is going on in here? The substitute teacher's like, well, there's an active shooter on campus. Ma'am, there is no active shooter. She's like, well, I heard that notification go off on my phone. Ma'am, we all got that notification, and it was an Amber Alert. Somebody was like, what kind of subs y'all got going on in here?
You got a post, you could sub.
So
All them kids was traumatized.
Wait a minute. So the substitute teacher thought that an Amber Alert
Yes.
was an active shooter alert.
Yes.
So she did the active shooter protocol.
Yes.
Which I don't even understand how she knew that.
I don't know.
That's a proactive sub in my eyes.
She traumatized them kids.
I
though.
like her.
They thought if somebody was on campus shooting.
I got to give that substitute teacher a absolute 65.
So she passing, but
Because just in case it was, she
did do a good job.
That's what I'm
she would've
saying.
saved
If
some
you
lives.
Scared out
knew-
them kids.
You knew.
It was a low 65, but it's
It's low. She scared out them
yeah.
kids. She
You?
scared out them
What you giving
kids.
her?
95.
Really?
She
95.
knew protocol, and she was a sub. That means she read the
But
handbook.
she ain't got no common sense because who don't know what an Amber Alert sound like?
Maybe
Right.
she was
She
tired.
live under a rock. She thought it was that Life Alert notification.
Maybe she was tired.
No. But she, hey, you know what?
Subbing is exhausting. They call you at
Subbing is
5:30 in the
exhausting.
morning, and they're like, "We need you to get here in 13 minutes." You gotta pull a KC, get downstairs
Hey.
as quick as you can.
Hey.
You know,
I,
and you gotta
I
be
call
there.
a sub in a second. Like, you know what? I don't even care. I called a sub to get here. Yes, I did. I did that. And guess what? I didn't give him a lot of notice.
Okay. But you knew for like 2 weeks. Why you didn't give them any notice?
It's not my problem.
Oh my gosh, your principal's probably watching
And you know
this.
the grade I give myself on
What
that?
grade do you give yourself?
89.
An 89?
Definitely.
What kind of
because
grades are y'all getting? I'm concerned to see what y'all's grade books look like.
It's a mess.
I don't have one.
Isaiah's grade book is like straight 100s. Your
I
grade
care
book is
about the
like
kids.
straight 80s.
I'm giving everybody 80s.
I grade
Are you
based.
serious?
I grade
'Cause
based on
you
your
have to.
feelings.
You grade based on your feelings.
If in my district, if you don't give 80s, you get fired.
Are you serious?
Yes, 'cause you have to pass everybody. And this is my problem, honestly. And I'm gonna say this again, as Casey Mack and not my government name. If you don't pass the students without the proper documentation,
That's true.
you can't flunk a student.
That's very
That's
true.
true. That's across
That's
the board.
very
You can't
true.
flunk them.
That's very true.
So, but my whole thing was, why not just say from the beginning, you can't flunk a student. Just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Then that way, teachers know not to flunk students. Because you get these teachers with the bleeding heart. No,
Mm-hmm.
not even the bleeding heart. You get these teachers that are used to the old ways of how teaching was done. And they're like, well, that's not fair. If I'm going
They talk like that?
Yeah, that's how they do.
They're all old teachers.
Hillbilly Bob.
That's not fair. If I'm going to give a student a passing grade, he better do the work. If his student doesn't do the work, he shouldn't pass.
They say like that, Casey.
That's how they do. He
say like
shouldn't pass.
No, they do. I've heard it.
So, and I'm like, dude, this is not a regular school year. Shut
But
up.
here go my thing
Also,
though, Casey.
pass 'em.
No. Okay? This big facts right here. This group of kids, they don't even try sometimes, bruh. I tell kids in my class, if somebody gonna help you, you gotta help yourself first. Some of these kids, because they know they can't fail, they don't even try. Why? I'm grown. Why would I do any work if I knew you was gonna get my paycheck and I ain't do no work?
But
I wouldn't do no work.
To defend KC's point, to fail a kid, you have to.
You do. Everybody know
you have
that.
to call them, call their house, go to their house. You have to do 100 things to fail a kid.
We do all
Ju-
that
It's
stuff
impossible
anyway.
to do all that. I guess.
I ain't going to their house,
But I mean, you
'cause
got to
I don't
take
know
them
what
out
y'all
for
working
dinner.
with over there.
You got to talk to them. You got to have them over for your birthday. Then you can fail them if all of that failed.
see, I'm an English teacher though. We grade stuff
But
harshly
see, though,
anyway.
you said something. You was like, if the student is not doing what they're supposed to do. I have a problem with the students not engaging into the Zoom class, right?
Yeah, I don't know how he be teaching to a blank screen.
It's crazy because it's like, how are you absent to a place you're already at? You're there. How are you absent from home? How? What did you skip the living room? How did you skip the living room today? Did you skip lunch because you didn't go to the kitchen?
Hey,
And I put that in the video because I couldn't understand, how are you not here when you're there already?
They just ain't log in.
It's to the point, like, Bree, you're in person, so you don't see it as much. Casey and I, we live in this virtual world. It's to the point, I just see 31 blank screens. And me.
That's horrible.
And I have no
horrible.
idea
I'd
if
have
they're
a problem
there.
with that.
So I did a little experiment, and I was like, I got on the camera. I said, guys, you know, I'm really not feeling too good. They all see me, 31 eyes on me, me on none. And I'm like, guys, I'm really not feeling good. I set the stage. I was like, I'm just not feeling myself. And I fake passed out. I just laid on the floor. I fell, fake passed out. Nobody responded. They didn't even say, are you okay? A kid wrote in the chat, LOL. What are you laughing about? I'm dead. They wrote LOL. So when I came to it and was like, no one gave a damn. Why did you guys not care? They said, oh, we just figured you were kidding. I go, kidding? I said I don't feel good. I passed out. Oh, we didn't know. Like, I'm sure kids just logged off. They were like, oh, he's gone. X'd out and just went home.
So wait a minute.
my
I'm mad
gosh.
because you said when you came to, as if you legitimately passed
Well,
out.
when I came back up to my seat, and
When I returned
like
to
you
myself.
was committed to that character. You
When
was
I
committed.
returned- to
I
myself.
felt it because you know when you're so deep in like you're gonna do it. I just really felt like I was gonna pass out, and I did.
No.
No, not for real, but I played it.
So you played the part. You got in
Yes.
character, like how Casey Mack is always in character. You're the
am.
warrior, like you're always worried
The
about
warrior,
I'm
stuff.
not
he
worried
worries
about
about
anything.
Always
everything.
in character, always worried.
And you're
saying that-
emotional.
And I'm emotional. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
you're
fine.
emotional.
I'm the sensitive
Women,
warrior.
we cry for a living. That's fine.
Hey, teacher fams, are you looking for some research-based professional development? I'm talking about these strategies that you can immediately take back to your classrooms. Well, you need to holler at the wonderful people at the Teach Your Heart Out Conference. That's right, Teach Your Heart Out Conference. And for all information for registering, log on to teachyourheartoutcon.com.
But you know what? I'll take the Amber Alert sub over the sub that cut those corners off them ice packs, and the reusable ice packs, and gave it to the kids as popsicles.
Wait.
I will.
Wait,
I
what?
will.
Wait, no.
There was a
set it up,
substitute
set it up. What happened?
There was a substitute teacher that was subbing for a second grade PE class.
Okay.
It was hot outside, so she took the reusable ice packs out of the freezer.
Makes sense at this
She
point.
cut the corners off of them
That doesn't make sense.
and
Keep
gave
going.
them to the kids as popsicles.
I don't understand why she
Thank
do
the
that.
Lord that there was a teacher's aide that was like, ma'am, that's not real ice, and like you can't. That's like chemicals and stuff.
That's like straight like the stuff that's in a thermometer.
Yeah,
These are real stories, mind you.
These are real, mind you.
These are real
Okay,
stories.
now when black people say mind you, about to tell you something y'all already know.
Oh my God.
Is it true?
It's true. Y'all, first of all, y'all teachers, y'all know these stories is true.
No, not
can't
that.
make
I
this
said
stuff
mind
up.
you, mind you.
Oh, is mind you true?
No, you said mind you means.
Oh yeah, mind
Sometimes I say mind you when you don't have no idea. Because I'll be
you.
like,
Nah, that's true.
because I'll be like, mind you, I had on blue shoes that day. You didn't know.
They didn't know y'all.
Yeah.
Alright, say
Okay,
less,
that's
say
true.
less, say
That's
less.
true.
Yeah.
Gasper.
No, say less.
Don't say
Say no more.
Say
Say
no
that-
more.
yeah, I'm very stressed about.
Well,
some
I'm
of these
definitely.
substitute teachers.
I almost now want to give that first substitute a higher grade.
Right.
Based off of that second substitute story.
But now if you're
Hey.
eating an ice with that in it, you
That's
die.
crazy.
You die.
Yeah, you can't eat that stuff.
But I'm sure a kid would have spit it out after the first
She's
bite.
on
Well, it
the
doesn't
spectrum.
matter. Why would she give it to them? She's like, I hate children. Here's an ice pack.
I finally infiltrated a PE class. I'm in it.
I've got a risk an elaborate ruse. I watch too much Criminal Minds. I
Yeah,
think
so you're
everything
gonna
is a
research about
ruse.
our coffee cup.
I think everything is a ruse. People be like,
That's your criminal
hey,
mind.
I lost my dog. I don't give two rusty wet nickels about you and your dog. You ain't about to have me chopped up in your freezer in a Ziploc bag with barbecue sauce written across my forehead. You just ain't gonna do
Yeah,
it.
that's a product of too much TV. There's a lot of nice people in the world. and
Not
some
in
people,
New York City.
People lose their dogs all the time. Lady Gaga lost her dogs.
No, her dogs
No.
got killed or
Well,
kidnapped.
Dog napped.
Yeah, and that was about like what, 3 weeks ago? Something like 3-4 weeks ago?
Was. And they
That's
returned the
crazy.
dogs.
What is wrong with people? Like, who's just walking down the street like, I think I'm gonna kidnap Lady Gaga's dogs.
The guy who kidnapped Lady Gaga's dog.
Hey, no.
That's who was thinking that.
Hey, certain people, they care about their dogs. Like, for real, for real.
Cause I tell you what, them people in Florida that be getting in that water, alligator water to get Toto. Toto would have been toast. Cause
Hey.
I ain't climbing up in no water to rescue no animal. You ain't about to eat me.
I don't even understand what's happening right now. If I had to grade Bree,
He likes to grade a lot of things, except for the papers in his class that he's supposed to grade.
I feel like grading everything but that.
Okay.
Because at least if you grade the world, it makes sense. But grading the school
Stuff.
Doesn't make sense.
not at all.
Because they all gonna pass anyway.
I'm gonna pass them.
You're all gonna pass
I'm
anyway.
passing everybody.
You get 100 and you get 100 and
like,
you get
yeah.
100 and you get 100.
Like Oprah, you get 100, you get
Giving
a
out
C.
hundreds.
Exactly.
Giving out hundreds. Y'all know I like to tell stories. Casey's gonna get me because I really want to tell.
No, give us another one.
Okay, so some of these stories we cannot make this stuff up, like at all. Even if
And
we
first of
try.
all, let me just say disclaimer: every story that honest teacher tells is absolutely 100% true.
Yes, they are true stories. If you're not a teacher, you will think that it's not a real story. But if you are a teacher, you know that we cannot make this stuff up.
You either know someone who
Okay.
happened to, or you know the person that did it.
Right.
Case in point. Teacher goes to school one morning, walks up the stairs to school. Now, mind you, okay, so he was telling the truth. Mind you, don't mean you know
No
what I'm
cap,
about to
I
say.
got you.
So the teacher gets to school. They had an extended learning day. She got to school. The extended learning day started at 6:20. So she got to school at 5:30. That's up before Jesus. I'm not about to get to school that early in the morning, okay? It's a sin to get to school that early. She's walking up the stairs to the school. She looks to her left and she thinks that she sees something. And she's like, nah, I didn't really see anything because it went away. She didn't see it again. She walks into the school, carries on about her day. 2 days later, the principal called her to let her know because she told a couple of people at the school, I think I saw something this morning, whatever. Principal called her 2 days later to let her know that what she saw was the escaped convict that had been living under their school in the crawl space under their school and eating out the cafeteria trash can.
I am.
It's insane.
I'm. You know the part about the story that's really shocking me the most
What?
is the fact that he would eat school food like that. School food is horrible right now. Like Michelle Obama messed up
She did jack up the school lunches.
and you had a man in a crawl space eating the trash of the school food. It's already trash. He's eating the trash of the trash.
No.
I'm gonna.
The trashiest trash.
I am a big advocate of school lunch. I love it.
Are you serious or are you being
Y'all
sarcastic?
have no taste buds.
I
Why
do.
you gotta say y'all though? What you trying to say?
Y'all as in New Yorkers.
Yes, they do. They have like the best taste buds.
So no,
Shut
I'm
up,
a
Bree.
fan of
Okay.
it, but I did stop eating school lunch when I was
Salt
in
and pepper
sophomore
is
year of
spicy.
high school. I was on the line. The lady was making the hamburger, and I remember it so clear. She put it on the tray. She looked up at me with that lunch lady look, and she was like, "You want some extra juice on your burger?" And I was like, I don't know what that means. And she took the little ladle, whatever, scooped up grease and poured it right on top of the bun. And the bun just sogged around the burger. And I was like, no. And that was it. And after that day, I never ate school lunch again. Until then, I became a teacher. And I became friends with the lunch lady. And they would like throw me an extra slice of pizza here and there.
Hold on.
That's disgusting.
Hold on. She poured the grease.
She poured the grease. She called it juice.
Yo, that's love language right there.
That's
Like,
disgusting.
grease,
I was like 12.
I loved it. This just got my like nipples hard.
Oh, because you
Oh
like,
my
I got
gosh,
you.
Casey Mack inappropriate.
It's not. It's not.
But
Because-
yeah,
All the
and
time.
I'm a fan. I eat school lunch. I'm an advocate of school lunch. I think it's very healthy to eat mozzarella sticks at 8:30 in the morning.
Them kids be eating hot Cheetos and Takis.
No,
at
that's
8
what they
o'clock in the
serve.
morning.
Mozzarella sticks. That's a healthy,
Hot
nutritious
Cheetos
breakfast.
and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis.
So,
Y'all ain't never heard that song?
yeah, we heard it.
yeah, it's my favorite song.
Why you say it with an attitude
It's
though?
my ringtone.
Yeah, I don't like
Because
that.
I don't like what them little kids be doing.
It's
Yeah,
my
we heard
ringtone,
it.
Bray.
Got my fingers stained red and I can't wait for some more.
No.
That song was bumping though.
Well, look, y'all, man, we had a wonderful time. This is episode 2, man.
Hey,
And we did some things.
rocking with the honest teacher vibes.
did what we
the
did, what we
Casey
did,
Mack,
what we did. Clap that up.
the stand up randazzo.
It doesn't work for you. There it is.
Your fingers not push hard
Right,
enough
you-
on that button.
God, you know,
He had them geriatric fingers.
Right.
sensitive
little
fingers.
soft little lady hands.
Don't do him.
Put some madness on
Don't
them.
do him.
Put some madness on them buttons.
Have a great
Ah,
Let me see, Casey.
Don't do
some
that.
madness on them buttons.
He wants to see how big your hands are.
It's all right. I don't want to.
Well, I got some,
You got,
You got some
large
shack
hands.
hands.
yeah.
When you're 16
You know what I'm saying?
16 size,
This is
16
what I
foot.
do.
You ain't got to tell everybody his shoe size.
I do. I size 15. It's hard buying shoes, but y'all
only 4 shoes.
y'all learn that out. Y'all learn that about me. But look, man, we had a wonderful time this season No, season 2, episode 2. It's him.
Are you
It's him
sleeping?
talking. It's him talking.
Toto
Yeah, it's the
or
Tito's.
Tito.
Tito's talking. No, we had a wonderful time, man. I hope all the educators listening had a great time, and the non-educators, man, because we don't just want to, push us into a box. So we talked about a little bit of everything. We learned that a substitute teacher doesn't know how to tell the difference between an Amber Alert. Had them poor little babies.
They
in
was stressed.
Lord
Whole
Jesus.
blood pressure was stressed.
Lord Jesus. But no, man, we appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in to the Grade Book Show. We drop every Friday.
Hey.
Every Friday, man.
Hey.
This is something for the teachers to laugh at.
Hey.
We got some serious topics. We got some funny topics. We talk about everything and nothing at all with his lady fingers trying to push the buttons. Our home is here in
I'm gonna go home and work
ATL.
out.
And Hotlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, man. And
That's
I've
Atlanta.
been KC Mac, real quick before we get up out of here, do y'all have any announcements? Anything popping? Where should they find you? All that good
You
stuff.
can find me on TikTok at Honest Teacher Vibes. Also on the Instagram, Honest Teacher Vibes. Also on the Faces of Book,
Okay.
Honest Teacher
The
Vibes.
Faces of Books. I love it. You?
That seems like honest teacher vibes across all platforms.
Shut up,
Just
I didn't want to
say
say that.
You can find me on Instagram at Stand Up Randazzo. Stand Up.
Yes, it did it.
Stand Up
Okay, just stop. Just stop. Just,
Randazzo.
You don't have the
Randazzo.
Why does
have
it
the
not
strength.
work for
You
him?
don't have the strength.
Some of the buttons are much further to be
Nah,
fair.
it works
I'm at
for
a
me.
very strange angle.
It works for
so,
me.
I
works
am
for
not
me.
near the buttons, just for those listening. So when I have to reach across
No,
the table,
it's right here. They can see you.
If
They
you
can
gotta
see
give
you.
an
Forget that.
explanation.
They got visuals.
for those
They
that
know
are
it's
just
right
listening,
there.
it's actually the angle. It's not about the.
They can see you.
This episode, we're putting it directly in front of me.
Tell the
And
people where they can follow you.
And
at,
I'm going to
man.
just push all the buttons.
We'll give you a button tutorial
a
after
little
we
lie
get
right
done.
there. It's okay.
Tell us where we can follow you, Case.
You can follow me at KC Mac Funny. That's letter K, letter C, MACK Funny on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And you could also, man, I'm doing something special. We're testing out the first ever for the spring break, because we got spring break, right? So I'm going to be touring in a few little markets, just trying to test it out because, everybody hasn't got their shot yet. So you can catch me in Wichita, Kansas, March 13th. You can catch me at Colorado Springs, March 28th, spring break kicking it. And you can catch me in Denver, Colorado, March 27th. So for all those ticket information, you can follow me at teachersout.com. Go to www.teachersout.com for ticket information. Come see me live. This is how we get it down. Straight up comedy. And please do it. Do it now. He doesn't have the fingers. Look, watch this. Watch.
Yeah, if you
Pressing
broke
the
your
wrong spot
He
now.
didn't
I
know.
think I warmed the button up for you.
No, you don't know how to push the button.
I hate
It's
this
okay.
thing.
But hey, it's the Grade Book Show, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We
Thank
will
you,
see
guys.
y'all.
Bye.
Happy spring break. Let's
Turn
go.
up one time for the one time.
Oh, the bell.
Dismiss it. It's fine.